Hi, this is Mohammad Abbas Dar and you are watching my YouTube channel Abbas English. Today I am going to teach you how to make the passive voice of the sentences based on present simple tense. You have already gone through the systematic and comprehensive understanding of the tenses in the previous videos. Now I am going to teach you how to make the passive voices of active sentences in present simple tense. However, the systematic and complete watching of this video till the end will help you clarify all doubts to the effect of present simple tense in terms of making the passive out of it. So I hope you may be enjoying the video till the end, and after the watching of this video, after the full watching of this video, you will not be characterized by any kind of doubt with reference to the understanding of present simple tense in terms of making the passives out of it. So here we go. Before that, I want you to subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will help you stay up to date with all my latest videos and updates. So here we go. Present simple tense. If you are to make a passive voice, if you are to make a passive sentence of present simple tense, if you are to make the passive voice of a sentence which is based on present simple tense, then there is a rule to be followed. Before that principle, before that following rule, you have to bear in mind that during the formation of passive sentences, we always use third form of verb. You have to bear it in mind. In the passive sentences, we always use third form of verb. Now the question arises in terms of auxiliary verbs. What kind of auxiliary verb will apply into the formation of passive sentences? It is also very simple. If the tense refers to the present time, if the tense is based on present time, then we have to use either is, am or are during the formation, during the transformation of that active sentence into the passive one. However, one rule is certain, one rule is definite, that third form of verb is always used in passive voice. Yet another point is to be remembered by you. What is that point? That point is during the transformation of active sentence into the passive one, we find the interchange of subject and object. Interchange, what does it mean? You have to put the subject at the end of sentence and the object at the beginning of sentence in passive voices. I will just make it clear through the examples, but you have to just remember it orally that there is also the interchange of subject and object in the formation of passive voices. However, I write a letter. It is the present simple tense. It is the present indefinite tense. It refers to the present moment of time. It refers to the present time. I have already told you that during the transformation of active sentence into the passive one, we have to interchange the subject and object. What does it mean? You have to put the object at the beginning of sentence. It will become at that time the subject. And you have to put the subject at the end of the sentence. It will become then the object of that. However, any pronoun which is followed by the preposition, any objective which is followed by a particular preposition, it must be in the objective form. It must not be in the subjective form. As you see here, I write a letter. Here it is in subjective form. It is not the objective form. I write a letter. However, if you are to make the passive of this sentence, you have to put the objective first here. A letter is, because why I have used the auxiliary verb here is because it is the present simple tense. It refers to the present time. A letter is here third form of verb. I have already told you that in the passive sentences we always use third form of verb. A letter is written by me. A letter is written by me. Here by preposition, and it must be followed by the objective form of pronoun. Objective pronoun. It should not have been like this. A letter is written by I. No, it is wrong. because any pronoun which is followed by the which is followed by the preposition, it must be in the objective form. That is why I has the objective form of me. I, me, he, him, they, them. I write a letter. A letter is written by me. You have to always remember that active voice and passive voice, they are same in terms of meaning. They are same in terms of meaning, but their form, but their way of telling is different. But formally, in terms of form, they are different. But in terms of meaning, in terms of content, they are same. The concept expressed by this sentence is same, which is expressed by the passive one. This sentence and this sentence, they express the same concept. They are having the same meaning, but this is the another way of telling the same sentence. This is the another way of telling the same sentence. I write a letter. A letter is written by me. He plays cricket. It is the present simple tense. He plays cricket. However, if it is the present indefinite tense, if it is the present simple tense, it denotes the present time. It means that it has the relation with the present time. However, you have to interchange the subject and object. First, you have to bring the object first, that is cricket. After that, you have to put the auxiliary verb, that is here cricket. It must be followed by is. Cricket am played by me, it is grammatically wrong. Am is always used with I am, not he, she, it or any name. It cannot be followed by am. Here cricket, it is the name, it must be followed by is, because here the sentence, active sentence, refers to the present time. Cricket is played by me. I have already told you that in the passive we always use third form of verb. Here it is shown. Cricket is played by him. So this sentence and this sentence, they express the same meaning. They describe the same meaning. But these two sentences are the different ways of telling the same concept or idea. Here it is active because the subject acts directly upon the object. Here the subject is being acted upon. Here the subject is being acted upon by him. However, in the third sentence, he eats the food. He eats the food. If you are to make it the passive, you have to just put the food object first. The food, after that is because it refers to the present time. The food is, and you have to remember that in passive we always use the third form of verb. The third form of eat is eaten. Eat, ate, eaten. The food is eaten by him. However, this meaning and this sentence, they express the same meaning. But these two sentences, they are at different meanings of expressing, of designating, of describing the same idea or concept. So it was all about the present simple tense. If you are to make the passive voice of present simple sentence, then you have to follow this rule. There is nothing outside the scope of these rules. You have to just remember this, particularly with respect to the transformation of sentences based on present simple tense. So it was all about the present simple tense in terms of making you understand the rules to be employed into the formation of passive sentences. So I hope you must have understood this video systematically. If you have really enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share it to others so that others may also avail the benefits of this video. Thank you very much.